Let's take a look at the Marvel Legends Gamerverse, totally not Marvel vs. Capcom 2, War Machine vs. Omega Red 2-pack. So Omega Red here is using a lot of parts from previous Omega Red figures, but there's a lot of bit new to him, and I was actually kind of surprised how much new. Basically, let's kind of go over the new stuff. He's got a new head, he's got a new torso overlay and shoulder pads, and he's got new arms, where they are like the inset pin versions, though I did notice it created a bit of an issue because the holes for his tendrils, they are a soft material now, and they're kind of flexible, where on the old one it was hard plastic. So getting his tendrils in at the first time was kind of tricky because the holes kind of closed up a little bit. Here's a quick side-by-side with the most recent Omega Red, and I just noticed they also changed the knee pads. A very character-specific stuff for the game. It doesn't look like he's a ton new from the previous ones, but he is got a lot more new parts than I thought originally. And just like the other Omega Reds, he has extended tendrils and open hands, and honestly, I'm starting to like this one more than the others, which I didn't expect, because at first glance, I was like, it's just another Omega Red, but I think this might be my favorite one now. Much like Omega Red, War Machine is mostly new. He actually is about 50-50, just like Omega Red. He's got a new torso, he's got new arm covers, he's got a new head sculpt, and he only has one weapon pauldron instead of two. But pretty much like from the waist down, he's very similar to the previous versions of the mold. And so here's a side-by-side with the comic War Machine versus this one. It is specifically designed to be the Bendis artwork from the character select screen, and it matches it incredibly well, and I'm glad to see so much remolding done. Now, like I said, this is the character art version of War Machine because he looked like a recolored Iron Man in the actual game sprite, and we already got that figure, so it's nice to get the other look for him. So for accessories, War Machine gets a pair of open hands and then also his iconic shoulder cannon, which is a unique move for the War Machine version. What's cool too is you get a missile effect, which is, just a missile, and then you get a blast effect. The blast effect can go into the barrel, the missile can't, but both of them have ports on the bottom for if you have like a kind of standard size flight stand type thing, you could plug those on, which I think is pretty cool. It's nice to see this iconic part of War Machine's moveset. But if you want to use it with the Game Sprite version of War Machine, there is no shoulder port, so you're just going to have to balance it out. This is honestly a solid 2-pack with an Omega Red that I think is actually a huge improvement, and a War Machine that matches its character art. If you can get it through Walmart, go for it. It's definitely worth a pickup. Stay tuned for more Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Legends videos, and more by hitting subscribe now.